We're very excited about this to introduce our next plenary feature, which is a preview of the 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games in Tokyo. We have our first speaker, and it is Mr. Noriyuki Shikata. Mr. Shikata is a minister at the Embassy of Japan in the United States of America, and he will discuss the government of Japan's work so far in preparing for the Games next summer. Very exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shikata.
Thank you, David, for the kind introduction. I have a question to ask you at the outset. Do you know the names of these mascots? Anybody who knows the names? Seems like not very popular yet. The blue one, I guess he's Mirai Towa. Mirai Towa, Mirai, you have heard about Toyota's Mirai, right? Towa in Japanese is eternity. So to learn all things well and to acquire new knowledge from them is the kind of concept as far as I heard. And another red one is a someiti. And someiti is coming from Someyoshino, sakura, cherry blossom. And also someiti sounds like so mighty. So these are the two mascots for the next year's Olympics and Paralympics. In this session, I'll speak as a Japanese government official, as a minister at the Embassy of Japan in the US. I have two hats to wear. I am now at Harvard with the US-Japan program as a visiting scholar, and I'm very glad to be in LA since winter is coming to Boston. Also, having been involved in a Japanese-American leadership delegation over 10 years ago, I'm really happy to see many familiar faces today. I'd like to first congratulate a host committee and the annual conference development committee and all those people who have made tremendous efforts to realize this wonderful annual conference. We are also truly delighted that the US-Japan Council decided to feature Tokyo 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games for this conference. Ambassador Masaharu Kono, special rep of the government of Japan, member of US-Japan Council, Board of Councilors, as well as executive board member of the organization committee of Tokyo 2020 Olympics and Paralympic Games, asked me to speak to you today because unfortunately for his urgent official duty, he could not make it to LA this time. He really regretted it. As you know, LA is hosting 2028 Summer Olympics. Between Tokyo and LA, we'll be able to closely cooperate during the next 10 years. For Tokyo, this is the second time to host Olympics after 1964, and for LA, the third time after 1932 and 1984. So in this sense, LA is our senpai with more experiences. So today I'm here to give you a glimpse of the excitement that is surrounding Japan now. The Tokyo 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games has three core concepts. That is, number one, achieving personal best. Number two, unity in diversity. And number three, connecting to tomorrow. Do you get these meanings? First is achieving personal best, which is about athletes, staff, and volunteers giving their best performance in their respective roles. Number two is unity in diversity, which is about welcoming and respecting differences in race, color, gender, sexual orientations, language, religion, and everything else that makes this world rich and diverse. Third is connecting to tomorrow, which is about enabling Japan to leave a legacy for future generations. By building on these three concepts, the Japanese committee, as well as so many of the Japanese and non-Japanese people in Japan, are now working together with hope that 2020 Tokyo Olympic and Paralympic Games will bring positive change to the world. Now let us play a video that the committee produced for the 1 year to go ceremony that was held in July.
東京。Well, thank you very much. What you could take away from this video is that the whole nation is working together as one to make the 2020 Tokyo Olympic and Paralympic Games successful. And we sincerely hope that many of you here will be in Japan between July 24 and August 9 for Olympic Games, and August 25 and September 6 for Paralympic Games. Once again, I extend my gratitude to US-Japan Council and their passionate staff for providing such a great opportunity for me to talk about the 2020 Tokyo Games here today. I wish you all the best for the successful annual conference 2019. Thank you very much.